Good morning from the Excel Center here in London. I'm Peter Coffey with Salesforce.com, and welcome to this London stop on the Customer Company Tour. We are here at the end of a year that's been a pretty exciting time in London. There was the Olympics. I'm sorry, Her Majesty the Queen will not be joining us by parachute jump, and I'm not sure anyone will ever rise to that standard again. It's nice to know that we don't have to try to top that. But I was thinking how remarkable it is that we are in a city that probably among all the cities in the world can reasonably claim to be the birthplace of the first industrial revolution. About 300 years ago, give or take a decade, but 300 years ago, Simon Newcomen was building engines, and we were saying, we're going to be realigning the basic forces of what it is that makes a company competitive, makes a nation a leader in the world, and now here we are talking about the next step, realigning what it is that it takes to be a global brand, to be a company that can attract and retain the world's best talent, can lead the world's markets, and can be perceived as an innovator. And we are delighted to be able to begin this conversation with you today as we try to make our signature with the voices of customers. And I'm joined now by Simon Nicholson, who is the social media manager at Honda Motor Europe. Simon, great to have you with us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Simon, I know that they have different advertising strategies in the U.S. than Europe, but right now in the U.S., there's a large TV campaign for the Honda brand that's using the theme work, home, play. And it reminds me that when we talk about Honda, we're talking about a global company with a startling variety of products, many different business cultures that you operate in. That's got to be a real challenge to try to be one Honda in a planetary economy today.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about what Honda makes in terms of cars, motorcycles, we even have a little robot called Asimo. So it's quite a wide range. And our challenge here with a kind of corporate management of social media is really to find out how we can organize ourselves as a multi-division, multi-department corporation and look at that in terms of customer engagement.
Now, we're talking about a situation in which this is not a case of being ahead of our customers, but the customer has already demonstrated a will and a capacity to be connected, and at best we can hope to be a good host to the party, as it were.
Yeah, I think it's really established that this digital route to communication is something that we need to make sure that we can integrate within our own departments and communication strategies, but also have the workflows and capabilities there to respond in real time.
Is that something that we're able to be helpful with?
Yeah, very much so. I think what we use with the Salesforce Marketing Cloud is to bring that information in. There's so much information out there, too many products to mention, too many divisions, and we need to bring that in a manageable way. But we also need to use this information in ways we need to do it internally. So we use Salesforce Chatter to collaborate and communicate across markets, across divisions, across departments. So that's really helpful in that sense as well.
Simon, I'm going to begin the day by inviting you to challenge us. I mean, what could we be doing better for you? What could we be doing more of for Honda?
I think where I see the kind of future for our Salesforce relationship is in terms of the automation and the progress of the technology. We have a lot of tasks which we use humans for, and we want to use that for kind of a higher level. So if we can bring in the information, use the automation in the tools to categorize, tag, bring insights in, which we don't need to use kind of humans for, then we can use our human resource to make the proper insights for our campaigns, development, and customer journeys.
You know, you're speaking to a point that I often hear raised, which is, can a company vigorously adopt social models and social tools, but still be scalable and sustainable? And I think I hear you using the key word here, which is to find ways of automating that which is routine so that the scarce resource of human talent can be applied to that which is not.
Yeah, it's very difficult to manage so many kind of countries, so many divisions, and actually this automation of the process makes it a lot simpler, but it's also having that connectivity in real time within the customer, but also within our organization itself. So we can work with France, Germany, Spain in real time.
Marvelous, Simon. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for being our lead-off guest today, and I hope you have a productive day with us here. Thank you, Simon.